Here's something they didn't teach you in school. Could Africans have reached the Americas long before Columbus?
Some dismiss these as fakes, but others remain unexplained.
For centuries, historians, archaeologists, and anthropologists have debated this possibility. While no conclusive proof exists, several discoveries suggest that transatlantic contact may have occurred before 1492.
Archaeologists have found artifacts that predate Columbus. The question is, who brought them?
I dream of waters stretching endlessly. What lies beyond the western horizon?
This bows? This is the place? We should go there.
One of the most discussed examples is the bottle gourd. Native to Africa, it appeared in the Americas thousands of years before Columbus. Did it drift across the Atlantic naturally, or was it carried by ancient sailors? Researchers have also pointed to African yams, found in the Caribbean and South America, before European contact.
Our ancestors spoke of the great water. Now we sail
Likewise, the sweet potato, native to the Americas, was already growing in Polynesia before Europeans arrived, showing that long-distance ocean voyages were possible. Some scientists have suggested similarities between African and American cotton varieties.
Land! I see land! We have arrived. A new world awaits.
Others point to the controversial discovery of coca residue in ancient Egyptian mummies. While these findings remain debated, they continue to raise intriguing questions. Archaeologists have also reported stone carvings, pottery fragments, and metal objects in the Americas that some believe predate Columbus.
We dreamed of visitors from across the water. Our prophecy spoke of you.
Some discoveries have been dismissed, while others remain unexplained. Historical traditions add another layer. According to some accounts, Abu Bakr II, a ruler of the Mali Empire in the 14th century, launched a large Atlantic expedition.
Our ancestors came from across the water too. We are connected by the same sky.
After giving up his throne, whether his fleet reached the Americas remains unknown. Some indigenous oral traditions from South America also describe friendly, dark-skinned visitors arriving from across the sea before Europeans. According to these traditions, they shared farming techniques, craftsmanship.
This river feeds our people. Now it feeds our brothers too.
And knowledge with local communities. If Africans did reach the Americas before Columbus, it would reshape our understanding of history. It would suggest that the first contact between Africa and the Americas was not through slavery alone.
The spirits tell me, you are not strangers. You are returning.
But perhaps through exploration, trade, or cultural exchange. For Suriname, this possibility is especially fascinating. Located on the northeastern coast of South America, Suriname's rivers and coastline could have offered natural landing places for ancient voyagers.
African plant species in the Americas before Columbus. How? The entitable patterns.
Although no direct evidence has been found, its geography makes the idea worthy of consideration. The transatlantic slave trade between the 17th and 19th centuries.
Same metal composition. This can't be coincidence.
Connecting arrows across the whitebread, linking Africa and the Americas with map states. Wow! This is the discovery.
Brought millions of Africans to the Americas. But what if some Africans had already crossed the Atlantic centuries earlier, not in chains, but as explorers?
We must return to Mali. To tell our people. To bring them back.
That possibility reminds us that history is rarely a simple story.
You will always have a home here. Tell your people of us.
It is shaped by migration, trade, curiosity, and human connections across continents.
Fight with honor, brother. Our spirits will meet again.
The evidence remains incomplete, and many historians remain skeptical. Natural ocean currents, later contamination, and misidentified artifacts are all possible explanations. The debate is far from settled. Yet the fragments we do have.
We will return. I will not forget the world across the water.
Then Fully African coastline.
Botanical, archaeological, and oral invite us to keep asking questions. They suggest that the ancient world may have been far more connected than we once
I
believed.
have seen a new world, and they know of us. They are our brothers, dark-skinned like us. They welcomed us with open arms.
Whether or not Africans reached Suriname before Europeans, the question itself expands our understanding of the past. It reminds us that history is constantly evolving as new discoveries are made.
The evidence suggests African contact with the Americas, long before Columbus.
Suriname's story is not simply indigenous, African, Dutch, or Asian. It is the story of many peoples, many cultures, and centuries of connections. Perhaps some of those connections began far earlier than we have long assumed. History is full of mysteries, and some may never be solved. But asking new questions is how our understanding grows.
And so the men from across the great water became part of our story. They are in your blood.
What do you think? Could Africans have reached the Americas before Columbus? Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more stories about Suriname. This was episode 4 of chapter 1.
If Africans reached the Americas before Columbus, it rewrites the entire story. We must reframe the narrative of African people.
So Africans were explorers too? That changes how I see my own history.
The evidence is not conclusive, but the possibility remains, and it challenges us to think differently.
Next episode, how Suriname got its name.
History is not fixed. It is waiting for us to see the truth. We are all connected. The story is just beginning.